again. Welcome to the carousel tutorial. That's actually me melting the chocolate for this tutorial. And what you will need for this is the top of the carousel, which comes with one of the side bars, which is the middle bar. Okay. Again, I got this from Chocolate Molds. They were back ordered, so I wasn't able to order a large quantity. So, but you can check them out. I'm not affiliated with them at all. Affiliated with them at all. This is the bottom part. As you can see, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 molds, 6 holes for you to stick in the lollipop stick. Well, when the chocolate's out, of course. So that's that one. Now, there's different types of molds that you can use. This is one of them. They only had a few of these, which I'll bring it closer, is the animal one. And the horse one, which is of course pretty. And the one that's in the fridge is the bunny rabbit one, which is the one that I will be using for this tutorial. Spirit of Easter. If you haven't already, check out my tutorial on Hub Pages. I'll put the link below. So this way you can, if you're new to it, at least you'll know the basics of melting and then molding. If you are new to melting and molding chocolate, the carousel project that I'm going to show you today can be a little bit difficult because the assembly is really time-consuming. These molds tend to stand a little awkward, so when you're putting them in the refrigerator to set, I suggest taking maybe 2 of the balls and putting them like that. So this way you could level it out. Okay, so because this is actually it doesn't look so deep, but the amount of time it takes will be a little bit longer. So what I do with this mold is when I'm setting it, I put it in the fridge, I take it out, I put it in the fridge for 15 minutes, and then I take it out. It's not going to set right away. So I keep interchanging it like that. So this is actually one bag. Okay? So you should plan accordingly when it comes to this. I try to keep the work surface as clean as I possibly can, but when you're working with chocolate, there is no guarantee. So try not to overfill this part here, because then it would throw the center of the carousel off, and it would make it imbalanced. So here I really don't have enough, so I'll have to add just a little bit more so I don't overflow. Same thing as right here. That's about all I want to add. So I'm going to tap this, and I'm going to put this in the fridge. Okay, so the molds have come out. Let me just move these over. I was setting them up so I can see better. And I'm going to flip it over and tap lightly to get it out. Don't touch, Ryan. Okay, so now I'm going to do the big one, the top. And it's popped right out. Be careful when working with this because chocolate, when touched by the warmth of your hand, will melt very quickly. And also, I forgot to mention, while I was tapping earlier, I tapped the chocolate so I can get the air bubbles out. Okay. So, always keep a little bit of melted chocolate nearby when doing the carousel, because it's going to act like your chocolate glue. So I'm going to bring this forward. I want you to be able to see it. I just moved to this apartment, so Everything's kind of new. Okay, and I'm going to just dip a little bit here, and I'm going to put that inside and let it set. You see? I'll tell you. Okay, so we're just going to keep going around. Making sure. Sometimes it won't stick on the first try. Like I'm having a little bit of a trouble here with this one. But keep trying. And it also helps not to use a lot. A lot. By putting it here. So sometimes I tend to, when making this, I like to do the middle first. But I did this one first because I noticed that I have problems setting up the carousel afterwards. Okay, so I'm going to take the middle. I'm going to leave it here. And I'm going to put some melted chocolate on the inside of it to act as chocolate glue. You okay there, Taina?
Yes.
And we're going to put this in. And we'll let that set. Maybe I should put it on the other way. Yeah. There we go. That's set pretty nicely. See? It's set really nice. Okay. Okay, so now I'm just gluing the bottom. I like to only use a little bit. I don't know if you could see that. Because I don't want it to, I want it to stick, but I don't want it to.
I found that one.
Oh, how nice. Right there. See, I tend to have a problem getting the bottom on. So. There we go. Okay, so now for the last thing to do is to take, sometimes the chocolate, if you leave it out for a little bit longer, it will need to be remelted. So just pop that back in there for 30 seconds. Okay, so the carousel is completed. The video cut short, just shy of when I was putting it on, but all I did was put the melted chocolate on top of the sticks here and on top of the middle bar, and then I placed it on top, making sure to keep it level. So this is the completed carousel, as you can see. Could have looked a little bit better. Oh, see, it's moving. That one has to be re-glued on the top, but it's an easy fix. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial.